Welcome to another fly episode of Easy Stars Variety Society. I'm Easy Star, if y'all ain't figured it out by now. And this is my man Oneline from Durham. MC, in fact, announce yourself so it can get said properly.
One of the creators of Hip Hop for Breakfast, MC Oneline, co-founder of the YouTube series Hip Hop for Breakfast with the Shadow Star Boxer. Big ups.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, man, I think this is a good interview. Partially on the strength that your hometown. Could just real quick say your hometown and I'll break in.
Bronx, New York.
Boom. And actually, you are witness to the earliest traditions of hip hop in New York City.
This is true. Back in the day, I remember the DJs coming out to the park, carrying record crates, equipment. They knocked the plate off of the light pole, they plugged it for power, and they just started playing music. And people were just hanging out, enjoying the music. It was like a place of unity for the community. You know, that's not a quote, but whenever events like this took place, it was always peace in the community. The environment, the vibe it was beautiful.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, let me see if I could get it. Because I'm just seeing visions of people partying, like, and I remember I just watched a documentary on Houdini and they actually showed how they like bust down. And then when I look back at my experience, you know, during that time, because I'm old, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. And like when they first started doing the breakdance on the cardboard box, I was in like, I'd say junior high to high school era. You know what I'm saying? 80s. For me, Niagara Falls, not New York City.
Right.
Niagara, because everything spread from New York. It took a little extra time. You know what I'm saying? So, I was in junior high, and you know, there was a certain perspective. I was not a little kid looking out there. I wasn't a grown adult looking. About how old were you when you first caught whiff of the scene?
11, 12, about 77, 78, and that was a time when the break beat was being glorified more and more, and the evolution of the MC started taking place. Like hot butter on say what the popcorn was like a line used at outdoor events where, you know, the DJs played their music, and the MC evolved into what you have now, $1 billion industry, and it's just a blessing to be a part of the beginning and seeing what has happened with hip hop now. It's amazing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I bet y'all might have like 50,000 questions while I'm editing this interview. But you touched on basically the tone we want to touch on. I now want to just move on to, okay, we are in Raleigh, North Carolina. How did you wind up in North Carolina?
Visited a couple of times as a teenager. Back in '86, started thinking about coming back for good. Finally, November '87, said that's it. Need a change of environment. Tired of living like a New York warrior, you know, just to make a living. So in November '87, I came back to Durham and have been here ever since. Love North Carolina, the weather, the people. It's just a great environment to be in. It's a great environment for children.
That's what's up.
Great state.
That's what's up. So, let's see. Now, we in transitory mode from between New York and North Carolina. All right, I noticed you didn't like mention any participation with the early scene in New York, right? So. Right. Just break into us how you, let's slide into your music now. Like, when did you first start participating in the hip hop? Explain your hip hop experience at the beginning.
My hip hop experience, of course, you know, my roots, the Bronx, the evolution. I I became a music collector. I collected all genres of music. Used to sell electronics, in which, you know, we had to play music to promote. So that amplified my involvement in music. I was a big hip hop head. Loved the way hip hop was coming out, disco area, etc., etc. When the 90s hit, it was a graduation for hip hop, because now we're witnessing more lyricism and there was substance. You had Public Enemy, you had, you know, other groups out there. You had Guru. You had a lot of other entities out there that were putting out a message through the music. Now it's not so much that. The industry is kind of taken over, but I am part of a movement that will not let true hip-hop die, all in one line. I got involved with hip-hop after hearing a CD that I purchased from the Shadow Star Boxer, and I basically, after several listens, said this guy has to be heard by the world. So I created a YouTube page to promote the Shadow Star Boxer.
When was that? When was that? How long ago, basically?
3.5 years ago. I introduced him into an MC I was working with at my job, MC Hasflow. Put these two together, they made 2 bomb tracks. So I started writing and wanted these guys to interpret my thoughts and ideas through their voices, but they insisted that I deliver, and came up with a song that I wrote and edited called Ray of Hope, which when you hear this track, it will showcase the vision that I had 3.5 years ago and how it relates to what's happening in the movement now with MC Oneline. I'm glad to be a part of it. I have friends all around the globe. People are feeling the vibe of unity through music. When you have a beat maker from France making a track with an MC from Arizona, it's amazing. 20 years ago, you'd have to know a big time producer and the postman and everybody else involved with mailing and distribution just to promote yourself. Now we have the power of the internet, which makes handling these steps a lot more feasible.
Can I jump in right here? Because I want a whole section on networking, and you slide into it right now, so we're just going to break to the next question so we can save all that networking goodies.
Right on.
Okay, so then, let's see here. As an MC, we got that. All right, so let's get into the songs now. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you some performance from Oneline. We're going to go out. We haven't even done it yet. We're going to go out, do some video work, do some performance work, and then chop it up. And right now, see on the editing tip, see, time is an illusion. Right now, we're going right now we're going to ask the questions before we even go do it. So, Ray of Hope, I think you just pretty much explained how that felt. I want to add, and then maybe you could elaborate. I just want to add, when I heard Ray of Hope, the pureness of the beat, the instrumental alone, I was like, that's okay, Ray of Hope. Just before you even came in kicking the lyrics, right? But when you come in kicking your lyrics, now you explained to me when you flow, you get volcanic.
Right.
But you know what I like about this? It just seemed like you were super cool. Like you were super secure in what you were saying. And, you know, confidence, not overconfident, not arrogant, but you was confident in what you were saying was pureness. You know what I mean? And that created it was like a calm voice. The calmness and the confidence made me listen to you, and when I was listening to you, I could hear and I could see beautiful Ray of Hope type of things going on. I guess that's all I want to say, unless you. But after listening to your music, I always like to. There is people that have quality lyrics. I always like to find out what might motivate those, what inspires, what is your inspiration, what is your motivation to like, And I know that can be 100 million thousand things. So, and I guess I'm expecting a general kind of answer as to why you care that much about your lyrics.
One line writes for the people. A lot of my lyrics have come after a hard day's work because I work alongside the people. I work alongside the people who keep me employed by spending money in the establishment. So I get this vibe just seeing what everybody's going through. In addition to what I go through from, you know, behind the scenes at my employment place. Excuse me, after a good day's work, the lyrics just pile up in my mind, and I get, you know, some folks know the term when one line gets a brain overload. I go home, I play music, and I get the lyric out, and it's at the hot point where my feeling is at its peak to get the lyric out. Not so much that it's going to be recorded to the beat that I'm writing to, but the most important thing, and I want to express to any youngsters out there who want to get involved with writing, get the lyric out. A beat will always come along to ride. It's like a wave in the sea. You know, a surfer does not ride every wave.
I like that because I deal with that too. Like, I'm sure you came up, I'm sure you wanted to express that because you've experienced like, ooh, do I go with the flow? But this lyric right here make everything crystallized visually, like.
But you still keep your surfboard waxed.
Ooh.
To be prepped for that proper wave that comes through. So always keep your surfboard ready. And in this case, get the lyric out, get it on paper because you can always reference it. And
a wax board will find the wave for that lyric.
Right.
Got you. I'm with that. I like that. Lyrics right here on the set, y'all. All right, this. we right here on the set.
Easy Stars, get you some variety society, baby.
Man. All right, so taking lyric, you said you was from the people. Let's heading into the next question. I want to talk about purpose. If you want to take a couple seconds here and gather your thoughts for a second, what would you say off the top of your head, off the meat rack, your purpose statement?
To keep hip hop lyrically sound, keep the realism factor involved. One line does not go with the flow of the mainstream. You know, everyone else has that genre locked up. So one line goes with writing for the people, writing with realism, writing with feeling. If there's no heat in the beat, I'm not going to write no heat. So if I'm not feeling anything, it's not coming out. So when you hear lyrics from one line, it's not just writing it to, you know, in hopes of getting that platinum track. You know, I want the people to feel the lyric because I'm representing them. Realism. Just keep it real, be true to yourself, and be yourself. And people will always love your lyrics. So what if you don't go platinum? But if you have a voice in a culturalistic movement like hip-hop, I don't care if I never make a platinum track, but I'm so proud to be a part of a cultural movement that I saw evolve as a youngster.
Hip hop for breakfast. Hip hop for breakfast. Hip hop for breakfast. Get you some. One line. Shaolin Beats. Get you some. Pirates with the virus, new giants of lyrical science, serving the lambs, got them breaking their silence, earthquaking the lands, with the strength of metal bands, join hands of the masses, comprehension of the classes, asses made for the kicking, prepped by the chefs in the kitchen, repped by the poets who know how to flow with it, the verbal genesis attracting those who will reminisce, periodic tables of a chemist, fables of Aesop on the bestsellers list, turning the tables, power in the stables, horses running, horses stunning, corpses never wondering, bowls filled with lost souls, predators in control, cleaners getting off with misdemeanors, lessons from the high seers, teachers who shed tears, preachers without fear, bearers of God's sword, express lessons, third person, left guessing. Hip hop for breakfast. Get you some. Hello to the globe. We love you all. Boxing Academy. Octagons and squares. Extreme techniques. Bygones to the weak. Essence of the Shaolin manifest, never bowing out to the best. Executions of excellence, educated on forms, devastate the unprepared. No escape from the cage, self-defense, primal rage. Four corners, center stage, new opponents, fresh page. A warrior feared and never scared. Avoiding poison darts, marshals of the kung fu arts. Heart of a general, penetration like minerals and vitamins. Bronze men always live to fight again. Grip of the eagle's claw, precision of a mantis. Real dragons keep it raw. Paragraphs of the physical, survival is critical, battle skills original, tactics acrobatic, special stance for those who oppose my 3-foot radius, shameless and triumphant, victory redundant. Get yourself a ticket if you really want this. Vital point, sun kiss, iron fingers never miss, and the darts never hit. Smashing fighters in the pit, infinite with the defense, mixed forms, control reflex. Wing Chun styles unfold from gold to bronze, boldly standing 10 counts. Miss stories, hip hop for breakfast, one line. Shout outs, Shadow Star, M Theory, DJ Sunny, Metamorphosis, reppin' Georgia, Jibba Beats, Switzerland, Ali Chivo, UK, Get Down, son, Tony Tone, Germany, love you, brother, Chesswood Cartel, DJ Jabba the Cut, Born Jamel Allah, Kareem, Khalid, Wu-Tang, Global Friends, my big brother, MC Globe, hip hop for breakfast.
Networking. I consider myself a decent networker.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily a people person. You are a people person, I could tell. You make me feel comfortable, friendly, amiable, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. I'm not a not friendly person, but I'm not a very trusting person. So I think I might suffer on my networking is my point. You know what I mean? So, but you said you had networking down to an art. And that made me pull my microphone out in my head and like, yo, wow. Please tell us how the art form, like, or at least the architecture, the basic structure. Why you even call it an art form? How you got the nerve to call it an art form?
Oh, okay, networking.
Right.
Networking is an art form. Excuse me. You have people that go to school and they're in the military. Learn about communication, but that form of communication is operating devices. To exercise your mind to be able to operate these devices and to have the time to learn how to use these devices, it's like a car with an untrained driver. So communication, if you use all the basic avenues, which starts with word of mouth, eyesight, sense of smell, hearing, etc., is communication. Networking, what I do, I've met lots and lots of people, and I love all my friends around the globe. All in one line, baby. So it's how I've met a lot of friends, just by basically communicating. You know, there's some friends just saying hello, how was your day, and someone would ask me the same. So avenues open up through communication. I'm not going to get into detail about the actual tactics, but you know, I'm gaining facts from a home-based learning practice. Did I just spit a line? Damn, please forgive me. If your computer works, use it. Meet people. Just say hello. Everybody's checking everybody's bio. Just say hello. Everybody works and have a hard day regardless of what they do. So communication will help create more global unity. And one lines, contribution, and friends, my global friends, we are going to mass produce this movement of unity through music, because there's only one race, like I heard another MC say, and that's the human race.
That is what's up. So, you said you didn't want to get into any strategies or anything like that, because I think that's the
challenge.
best answer.
One line's open to challenge. Okay, I'll give up a tip, maybe 2.
Okay, yeah, that gives you the control, and if that's the way you want, that's do it that way.
Okay, a big tip with networking: stay away from viral sites. They will infect and slow your progress while you're trying to make major connections based on whatever your passion is. So stay away from viral sites. Clean your computer on a regular basis. The days are 24 hours, but sometimes the days seem even shorter when your life becomes more interesting. So if your tools are clean and ready to go, gives you more time. Seem like you have an extra 2 hours in a day. So
what I get from you is a spiritual jewel. For me, I don't know what Raleigh gonna get, but I get a spiritual jewel. Whereas just say hi basically is the name of the spirit.
Right. How did you meet your first friend? So one of you said hi, right?
Yeah. No, and you said that opens infinite amount of avenues just by saying hi. So open your avenues, basically.
What's happening? What's your name? What's your name?
What do you do?
Did you go to school? No, but where did you go to, and you become friends because you're getting to know each other.
And then you broke it up, not down, broke it up to the unity, global unity.
Right.
I like that. I
Global
like that
unity.
as a
I
goal.
love all my friends around the globe because One Line looks at the planet as one state. I mean, hell, I can talk to anybody from the computer at my house, so the world now has become basically one state, and that's a communication state because everybody's using handheld devices, etc., etc. So it's one state now, and it's a communication state. Let's maximize it and show each other some love. Hug somebody, yo. Hug somebody. He gets a photo.
But for looking like for perspective week, we closing out and promote anything like any projects, shows. Promote yourself coming up soon. The shows.
Shout outs to my big friends. M Theory, Ali Chibo, DJ Sonny, Joker Star Fluke Beat, Michael Parkinson, Jest, Tony Tone, MH and Backbeats, Tony Tone, look, Ammo Einser, Germany, big ups to the Sect, the Ronin Monks, my big brother MC Globe, my man Rain who just started working at the plant with me, getting it in. I told you I was gonna shout you out. Rapaholic, you. Rain, big ups. To my peeps at work, you know, I love you all in One Line. For copyright reasons, I just can't say the place, but you know, One Line knows your face. And here's a boo-doo to you. Keep getting it in, yo. And another shout to the team that did the Secret Swords album. We are still promoting this album. Get this album, produced entirely by Tony Tone, features peeps from the Killer Bees, Brooklyn Zoo. You'll hear 4 fabulous ladies who get it in on the mic on this album. This is a really big project done for the musical community. 30 tracks, over 40 MCs. Get you some. Don't you have a copy of that? Let's see. You show it to the folks.
Oh, see, I was gonna have another plan, but since you want to take
You
over,
show it to the folks. Let them see.
I was gonna have to do it like this, but now
Let them see that.
Now you're making my editing more harder.
You see that? That's Secret Swords, Volume 1. Get you some. Hit up Tony Tone's Reverb Nation store and get you some. Appreciate you doing that, bro.
Ain't nothing. I'll just be talking.
You just touched an official copy. We are in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Easy Stars MC is holding a copy of the Secret Swords album. So it was produced in Germany. So yeah, unity through
global unity.
You know, through music is what it's about.
Thanks for saying hi to me on Facebook. In fact, that's what's up. You see,
No doubt.
you see the plan? You see how it works? You see? Yo, I want to also say, have a shout out to Shadow Star Boxer.
Shadow Star Boxer.
Because without Shadow Star Boxer, this would not take place. So peace, Shadow. Chat with you on the book.
Brothers for life.
Right.
Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if the walls can tell stories. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if the walls can tell stories. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if the walls could tell stories. What would you hear or see? Graphic expressions, graffitis, artwork, tags by gangs, elemental slang, descriptions, misused test tubes, undercover testing, cheating and resting, gossip of the clandestine, unheard words and conspiracies, unlimited guesses, debate based on speculation, commonplace regulations and fine print, construction workers, conversations of painter cussing, engineers discussing, frustration of the underpaid busboys, made men, and the rise to power. Secrets of military defense, teachers planning, preachers reinforcing the scriptures, Secret Service scanning regrets of the abandoned, pretenses of the keen sense, scientists who work with poisons and neutralizing ways to destroy them, transportation schedules, talks of game loss in baseball, intentional walks, and reasons why the umpires cry. Yeah, if the walls could tell stories. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if the walls could tell stories. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if the walls could tell stories. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder if the walls could tell stories. I hear the lame game shaming. Should sympathetic tears bear reconstructional flames? We glance at the walls, felt the messages, defensive intuitions. Let's get the hit. Hatred's destination be the catcher's mitt. Defenders of the strike zone, chalk lines and designs of Einstein's disciples. Genesis of the lyric, done by the new kings. Unsigned and gaining respect without the grace of a limited bling. Mic masters displaying the ways that vocabulary too can move the people. Separate the meat from the vegetables. We all encounter haters in life. Gotta stay strong, walk with pride, have faith. Don't worry about the next man's ride. As long as the one you own gets you home. Everybody struggles and juggles situations with life from birth to death. Children of God's earth, we all get a ticket with the same worth. Why does a hater have to disrupt the smooth game when we all breathe and have first and last names? God gave us equality with life and breath. Haters have no sympathy for those